Hello everybody, we're going to assemble a oval stove now. We've got our stovepipe laced together. We're going to lace together an oval stove, and so that you can really see it, I'll choose a small one. We're going to go with a small oval stove with a high wall. And if you'll notice, the ends have a kind of a hooking system. You just hook the top, run this retention, I'm going to run it the other way, run this retention wire through it, back out, pinch it, all you got to do is pinch it, go to the other side, same thing, run your holding wire through, just pinch it back on itself and the stove will stay together now. The next step is to make sure that the door is oriented the right direction when we're going to put it into the bottom now. So the doors near the bottom, there are the holes for the cover for the door opening, and so we're just going to drop this down in the base. The base is the part with the legs, or the holders for the legs, let's put it that way. By the way, all of this gets far, far easier once these parts have been burned. It gets utterly dead simple. Okay. So rotate this until it's lined up with, the wire hole is lined up with the hole in the base. Stick the wire through from the outside. Push it up a little bit, pull it down, or run it up tight, down on itself. That's all you got to do. We're going to go around doing exactly that. These parts are always here, you can't lose them. Like this. Go to the back. That's the retaining wire. Just push it out of the way, won't hurt anything. One more, there's 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top. Bottom's on. Let's put the top on. Make sure all your wires are on the outside. And they are. The top. Make sure that the pipe hole is on the opposite end from the door. And once again, this is a brand new stove. It's a little slower. Okay, I got one wire ready to go here. Put it in my lap. Because I can, you can do it on all of them. You can do this with gloves on, folks. Alright, the stove is together. I'm going to put the legs on next. Screw the little legs on. They're full 6 inches. They thread right into the the legs screw into the leg platforms, let's say, stanchions, whatever. Tighten them up. They are titanium. These extra wing nuts, as you'll see, are for warming trays. And we'll demonstrate a warming tray, probably on this little guy, in due course. Some of these legs have been used on other stoves for quite some time, so they're a little bit bent. Voila! Stove is ready to go. There's plenty of surface area to push it down in the ground, to anchor it, get it level. You can also level by running the leg further through the platform, the leg platform, because the leg platform is threaded. You can run the leg up an inch, 2 inches, whatever. So you can adjust by sticking in the ground, or by adjusting the legs in their platforms. Very adjustable. The color, as I said, it goes into the bottom of the stovepipe, and the collar is uniquely configured to swivel like this. It'll swivel on its latch, so you can stick it up into the bottom of the stovepipe. There we go, very simple. Now, these wires on the collar will run through the horizontal wires on the stovepipe very quickly, and you can swivel, as I said. The wires are quite crooked now because they're old wires of the old twist together system. I'm demonstrating you, as promised, I'm demonstrating to you now the method that allows you to swivel the collar in relation to the stovepipe. The collar goes in there. Everybody can see that. The collar goes in. Okay, and you want your screens to go off the back side so that they don't interfere with your pots. But let's say the wind is coming from this direction, and you want, or that direction, and you want to move your stovepipe on the collar for the best wind presentation. Well, there you go. That's how you do it. You can swivel the collar, the stovepipe around on the collar for the best wind presentation. The screens are right there. As I said, best placement is off the back, so that you've got plenty of room for pots. You can run 2 screens for more damping, but be very careful about damping. Too much damping can kill you. Damping can be very dangerous. There are also dampers on the door, which slips in right there. Also dampers on the door. They can't come out. They're captured. They can't come out this way. They can't go out that way. As you can see, you can slide them down and dampen off most of the intake through the screen. And as I said, the screen is a safety measure. Sparks can't get through that screen and land on your sleeping bag. And that's pretty much it on the small high wall stove.